I am Shelton, guardian of Terra. Twice now you have defeated my test, thinking yourself worthy of invading my world. Walk carefully then through this third challenge, and take heed your final decision is truly what you desire. For the course of destiny cannot be turned once set in motion. Until our next meeting, mortals.
Howdy folks, and welcome to Let's Play Might and Magic 3, The Isles of Terra. This was developed and published by New World Computing and came out in 1991. This was released for MS-DOS and a whole slew of other things. It was on the Amiga, it was on the Sega CD, the TurboGrafx, and the Super Nintendo, of all things. I've only ever played the DOS version, so I cannot comment on port qualities, and so on. So the way this works is that we're playing a new party, but it's still Sheltum all the way going back to the first game. So we're just gonna jump on in here. And this will just be, we'll just call this Let's Play. This is gonna be interesting. I would say not as knowledgeable of this as I am of Xene, but I have beaten this game multiple times, so I don't expect this to be too terribly difficult. And if worse comes worst, I also have access to a clue book. The game comes with one on GOG, but I actually have a physical one, which makes referencing things substantially easier. And not only do I have a physical one, it's pre-owned, so whoever owned it before me, they wrote down notes for like all kinds of shit. It's great. Alright, so we have our starting party here. We're going to get rid of all of these people. I will be signing the register, and we're going to be removing all of these people and deleting them. And before anybody says it, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody, yes, I know they have gear on them. No, I don't care that they have gear on them. They're getting deleted with it. We're starting pure and fresh and terrible. So, compared to Might and Magic 2, this introduces, I think, just one new class in the Druid. You need a Druid to finish the game. You can also hire people. You're limited to having 6 characters created, and you can have 2 hirelings with you. Hirelings are expensive. I'm actually probably not going to use them at all. So we are going to have a Druid. I'm going to make Devon a Druid. In your own play, I would highly recommend just shelling out the gold for a Druid hireling, but I'm a cheap ass. So instead we're going to be creating our party. And we're going to be playing the same characters that we always play. So our first character is going to be Swell. I don't know if we have I guess there are no mustachioed human men, sadly. Alright, so this is Swell, back during his rebellious post-teen phase when he had a ponytail. And he is going to be our paladin. We're going to roll. That's not good enough. I would like maybe... Game's trolling me now. This is not going to be Swell. Normally I create them in order, but this is actually going to be Goldleaf, who is an elf. We'll go with that one. And she's going to be our priest. She is good aligned. Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. She'll be a nice beefy heal bot. Okay, so let's try for Swell now. I would like at least like maybe 3 16s or better. Ooh, a 21 intelligence. Well, shit. That we've got Rove then. Let's see. I mean, I like how there's 2 male elves and only 1 female elf. Alright, I guess that's Rove. Yeah, we need to give him that dumpster endurance, though. And we want him to be quick. And we'll give him some luck. Sorcerer. And we're going to make him neutral. The big thing in this game is that there are 3 lords that you can help. There's a good, a neutral, and an evil lord. I can't remember. I think you need to have, like, evil party members to work with the evil lord. We're not going to be doing that. We're probably going to go for either neutral or good. Probably good, since Swell is leading the party. Alright, there's Rove. Come on. Oh, 3 17s. Alright, well, there you go, Swell. You made it, buddy. You're dumb as a fucking box of rocks. Yeah. That looks like a paladin to me. That really looks like a paladin to me. Alright, so now we need Brunhilde. Who is our half-orc? They both look so tired of everyone's shit. I think we're... Look at that! She wants nothing to do with anything. Alright, so we're going to run, ideally here, like, a 20. Because Brunhilde's gotta be our beefcake. Oh, there it is. Wow, holy shit! Man, we are getting some really good rolls here. Like, that is an incredible stat spread right there. Shit. I should almost make her a ninja and swap this over to Chunk. This would be a really lethal ninja. But that's okay. Oh no, we got rangers as well as druids. Druids or rangers, I should say, are basically worse druids. You don't want either of them in your party, really. Alright, and she is neutral. Okay, and this is Brunhilde. Alright, we'll get Devon done here. I don't actually know what druids even need. I think druids are a mix of, like, sorcerer and cleric, but they're terrible. They've always been bad. I don't think druids are good in any Might and Magic game. I think we probably need both, right? Yeah. Okay, so I would like at least 2 17s and then whatever the hell else he can manage. Ooh, could I make him like a super tanky dumbass? He's gonna be a shitty, oh no, he can, he's not smart enough. They're not high enough. God damn it, squandering a 21. That chaps my vittles a little bit. I saw a couple 18s there. But ideally... So what do you need? Okay, so probably like a 15 or a 16 in each. Ouch. Alright, this... Yeah, 15 in each, 17 endurance. High accuracy is might is just dumpster here. Swap those out. He can be a neutral druid. He's gonna be so bad. Devon is going to be a disappointment. Like, it's gonna be just bad. Just bad. Alright, let's get a chunk going here. Where's my dwarves? We have Beard or Anger. I mean, they're both kind of grumpy looking. This is, I think, more Chunk. Chunk has dark hair. Alright, and he's going to be our dwarf ninja, as per protocol here. So I think in this, normally my front row goes, it's Swell, Brunhilde, and Devon. I think in this it's going to be Swell, Brunhilde, and Chunk. Because I think Devon is going to be mostly terrible. Okay, this is actually a really good stat spread here. I think I want... accuracy, endurance, there. I think that's sufficient. So he's like never gonna miss. But we need luck for his thieving early on. Alright, so there's our party. Let's go ahead and do this. So there's Chunk, Swell, Brunhilde, Chunk. I'm curious to see how bad Devon's gonna be. Alright. I was gonna say, where's the music? Oh, is this single slot? Oh, I forgot this only had 1 save slot. That's gonna be a nightmare if I, like, miss content or something. Oh boy. Okay, so Mr. Wizard, for those that don't know, if you ask for Mr. Wizard's help, he will take all of your gems, but will whisk you away to safety, and it's wonderful, and we probably, ideally, won't be using him. So how's everybody looking here? 9 hit points. Oh, he's got 9 hit points. All right, 7. Oh yeah, Rove doing what Rove does, rocking out that single hit point for like the first half of the game. But look at that spell point. He's the only one in the party with double-digit spell points. All right, what kind of spells do we have here? So I guess for now, Devon can be a secondary heals. He does not have anything beyond that. Rove. All right, you've got elemental arrow. And I accidentally blew a spell point casting light. Whatever. Okay, so our first goal here is going to be able to get to a shop and ideally not get killed. The town in this game, you generally, like in Zine, you're in town and it's safe, right? It is not safe here. I think there's a temple, yes. I'm also going to probably turn down the game cycles a little bit. We're gonna have to figure out what a good number is. It defaulted me at 8,000, which actually looks pretty good, but the game feels a little, maybe not. I say, like, during menus it felt a little sluggish, but in actual play here it doesn't feel too bad. Alright, sorry we don't have Wizard Eye, that will be coming. Ye faithful subjects of King Righteous, deliver the ultimate power orbs to King Whiteshield, or to Castle Whiteshield. So that's telling you if you want to do the good thing, you have to find power orbs and give them to Castle Whiteshield. That's a moose rat. That thing will single-handedly fucking ruin my entire party. There's the banks. There's probably guild membership. Ways of map making. Yes. Here you go, Rove. You can do something useful. Did you actually get it? Yes. Okay, so now if I hit M, we have a map. I think he might have already started it just by way of being a sorcerer. So there's odd jobs. They let you work your party to death and amass infinite wealth in the very beginning of this. You don't have to wait until the second town. 50 gold for studies. Raven's Guild membership. Yup. That it doesn't do like a little twinkle on the characters' portraits when you do something. Russell's Jimmy's. A stubby warrior stands proudly by a gleaming treasure of weapons, armor, and general goods. Exquisite, yes? Price is good. You browse? Yeah, okay. This game's music is not as good as Zine's, sadly. Alright, so first things first, what are we gonna buy? It's so weird. I'm like, oh, a bow, we'll get that for Devon. Oh, wait, no, he's terrible now. He can't use anything! Okay. The wooden trident is probably garbage. So we'll buy nunchucks for Chunk. We will buy cutlass for Brunhilde. We'll buy a short bow for Brunhilde. And for Swell, we will buy... I guess we'll get you a short sword. Okay. Devon, you get... have a club. And the back row, I guess... There you go, Gold Leaf. You got a staff, I guess. Okay, so we have some armor. They do start you off with a fair amount of money here, so like we're gonna be, if nothing else, a little bit well equipped, I guess. I'm not going to bother buying a shield for Brunhilde. Buy some. I love it. Leather armor. Video games. Not even once. Okay, you got anything fun and miscellaneous? You do. Torches cast light, rope and hooks. I actually don't know what rope and hooks do. I think they let you climb up and down pits. Potion of curing. I think that's just disease, like poison cure. Or it might actually be useful though. I don't know. So we're going to do what we always do. Swell is the tank and Brunhilde is the DPS, so he gets first dibs on any defensive apparel. All right. And we just go down the list and equip everything. Oh, she's got a staff. It's two-handed. I'm an idiot. That's okay. Here, remove that, equip that, and give the staff to Devon. There. Alright, so how are we looking? AC 12, 6, 4, 0, 7, and 3. How do you have an AC of 0, you ass? I thought I bought you armor. You're wearing leather armor and it just gives you no defense. You're just that bad, Devon. I'd say that I'm surprised, but I'm really not. 40 Winks is the inn, which I don't think we need food. No, we have 5 days. trying to remember where the Mages Guild is back here. We're gonna fight, I think they're called Bubble Men. Yeah, Babby's first enemy. As you can see, Rove is down. He's reverting to his natural state of sleep. Go ahead and just first aid him back up. Front row being terrible. Devon, you can do nothing. Oh, okay, Devon hit it. I'm surprised. All right, here we go. The Ravens Guild. They're closed during the day. That's okay. Come on. I need to get spells for the back row. The wall of stone rumbles open to reveal the glowing eyes of the Guardian. Do you wish to peruse our spells, Avatar? Yes. Oh my god, let me buy damn spells, Jesus. Okay, what do we got? Come back when you're more experienced. Oh, that is wonderful. We're all just so bad we can't even learn spells. Will he tell me about spells? He will tell me about spells, though. That's wonderful. Okay, so, as I said, the first town in this game, normally you want to go to your first town and clear it out, like in Xen or in basically all of the other Might and Magic games. In this, you want to leave town the first thing you can, because the enemies outside are fucking goblins. And goblins are killable by low-level parties, whereas a moose rat will eat you alive. And with Elemental Arrow, they actually let you pick the element, which is actually annoying if I'm being honest, but I think it's a nice little touch all the same. So our goal here, aside from watching my party members get the shit knocked out of them because they can't hit anything, is to find, out in the woods, you can see one there, I don't think it's the one we want, but out in the woods there are like little goblin huts and shit, and we will burn them down, kill the goblin children within for their delicious, delicious experience points. Okay, go ahead and just throw whatever. Yeah, there's like some, I can't tell. I think it might be, I might need to crank up the cycles. Let's try 1250. See if it's a little bit more responsive. Like the mouse clicking is less responsive. That feels better. Is less responsive than I would like it to be. I mean, I should just be using the keyboard for all of this, but I likes to click my buttons. What do we got? A rain-streaked pilgrim's wagon barely stands on 4 wheels. Search? Yes. Friends, allow me to share with you my special creation. 'Tis a magical elixir that is guaranteed to give you strength for the battle. I ask a mere 100 gold for a bottle of me liquid strength. Would you be interested in buying? No! Money is precious to us at this point in time. Oh, yeah. And that's a lot of goblins! Alright, we don't want to go into Fountainhead just yet. Oh, there goes Rove! Oh, we do want to go into Fountainhead. We gotta raise his stupid ass so that he gets experience points for the combat that is to come. I'm also not used to having to, like, go into doors. Like, to go into the temple, we have to just walk into it. I'm used to, like, approaching the altar and hitting spacebar to activate it. That is not how things work here. Back in the fucking Stone Ages of 1991. Alright, Rove's out of mana, so he's essentially useless to us. He is nothing but something that is there to absorb hit point damage, and poorly at that. Woof. That was a bad first round. Let's get Devon back on his feet, because Devon can also heal. And healing is important in the early game. We'll probably finish this fight and then rest, if I had to guess. Probably not out here. We'll go into town and rest. I don't trust myself not to get ganked by random wandering goblins. So we'll just go in town. You can see them, they're hiding behind the mountains behind the town, too. Little fuckers are just everywhere. And we're gonna save again. And just get back to it. I see your hut out there! Oh no, that's an orc in the background there with its guts hanging out. Come on, guys. Seriously? Seriously. Goldleaf, I am so disappointed in you. Look at that. It's terrible. Oh, let's see here. Once we gain a level, like, almost everyone will be in good shape. There's not going to be any saving Rove for a long while, but everybody else will be looking okay. I also have to, we do not want to drink from the green ooze. Let's see, temp jobs. I gotta remember where the trainer is here. Moose rats. It's like, that looks strange that there's just a blank wall there. What's the worst that could be on the other side? And this is what I mean when I say, like, this first town, like, straight up fucking murders you. It's great. I think the early game in this is probably the hardest of any of the games. Okay, so seriously though, where's training? I know there's another bubble man trolling around back here. Oh, it's right there. Alright, what do we need? Oh man, 1,000 XP. Except for Brunhilde, she's gonna level faster, which I'm thankful for. But once we start smashing these fucking things. A Rain Streak Pilgrim's wagon barely stands on its four wheels. Search it. The floor of the wagon is littered with bones and filthy stoneware, and the benches look to be set up as makeshift bunks. In one corner is a set of dented goblin armor. Set it aflame? Yup. Ashes and glowing embers rise into the air, floating on the waves of heat radiating from the burning wagon. 2,500 XP. Now, I believe... And we found out, ooh, some plate mail. I believe... Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say, I thought that experience point gains like that were split among the party, but it looks like they are not, which is wonderful. However, we did find the mythical leather longsword. And some fucking this is like garbage loot. Glass plate mail. I mean, it's probably better than his scale mail, maybe. Let's see, AC 12. AC 16, alright. Fair enough. I don't know about this battle axe. I think battle axes are two-handed, aren't they? Yeah. So that would be a tentative weapon for Brunhilde. Sup, guys? God damn it, Rove. I mean, at least you chose now to die as opposed to, you know, earlier. We can afford to have him be a corpse because he's already gotten the big XP dump. And once we got a level on us, like, this fight out here will be a little bit more reasonable and we can push out a little bit further. Ah, Rove. I'm already tiring of your bullshit. And we are approximately 22 minutes into the Let's Play. It's gonna be a good time. We're having fun. Alright, level up. Oh, and people, I was gonna say, some people are gonna be able to even ding 3 here. Oh, people are unconscious. Damn it, Goldleaf. You gotta be training, not sleeping. Oh my god. Come back during daylight hours. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so basically everybody except Swell and Rove are on the fast XP track. So 300 more XP, but more importantly, let's see, I think it's this one? Yeah. More importantly, look at that. We have hit points now, except for Rove. Fucking 2. Oh. He's gonna be at 1 hit point a level for a long time. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Him dying anytime a stray breeze kicks up. Oh, I missed this. Wow, those orcs just fucked up the back row. Go ahead and elemental arrow those guys. Or don't. You know, you can just sleep if you want. That's your prerogative. We need to get Rove something that doesn't require an attack roll, and then he'll be in much better shape. I'm okay with him just sitting there unconscious right now, because it means that ideally things won't attack him. Come on, guys. Hit the orc. This is not hard, thank you. Alright, what is this? Horrid carvings in the wooden floor mark the entrance to a dark temple. Enter? Nope. We are not doing that. We have more exploring to do. Rove, you just sit back there and you nap, buddy. The rest of the party will carry you through the early game. We know how this rolls, don't worry about it. Let's see, how much XP are these things worth? Yeah, okay, so they're actually not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and ding everybody up to 3rd. Then I'm gonna hit the, oh my god. Day-night cycles, shop schedules, it's wonderful. Alright, you can get level. How's everybody else looking? 1900 away. Yeah, these guys are taking so much more. It'll be less of a problem later in the game when enemies are giving us like 1,000,000 experience points apiece, but for the time being, it kinda sucks butt. Alright, give me some new magic, friendo. What do you got? Oh, elemental arrow, create rope and sleep. God, these all suck. Oh, druids. Oh, druids. Tell me, what does revitalize do? Restores weakened. Sure. Sleep is a maybe. Create rope. If you find yourself without a rope, fear not. This enchantment will conjure up the very strand you lack. Cast it over a pit to make it useful. Do you wish to purchase it? Sure. Devon, you're a utility caster. Alright, Cure Wounds. That's a good one. Sparks, also good. Protection from elements. I need to be watching my money here. Yeah, that'll be useful early, I think. Pain and Suppress can stay. Come on. Ah, no Wizard's Eye. Toxic Cloud, though, is good. Energy Blast is good. And Sleep I don't care about. Sleep's actually a terrible spell. It is like super, super situational to the point that it's effectively useless. But, whatever. Sign the register. Not what I wanted to do. And this dude, totally Jim Gaffigan behind the fucking desk there. I'm just saying. We actually want to go to the tavern, not the inn. Where was the tavern? Lonely Hearth? Yes, there we are. And that dude looks like he's shifty as fuck. Alright, we want your food. That's all I care about. Alright, so let's begin clearing out this shit show of a town. Now that we've got a couple levels under us. 3rd level across the board. Rove prancing about with the kingly sum of 3 hit points. It's gonna be a good time. That's what I like to see. Good strong start to the combat. Oh, my spells aren't my spells. They're not alphabetized. They're in the order I learned them. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Xeen was such a better game than this. This is still a good game, don't get me wrong. This is an excellent game, but Xeen it is not. Hey, we actually slept one of them. So is that 1 or is that 2? I think that's 2. Or no, I think that's 1. Yeah. Alright, go ahead and Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds is basically, like, First Aid is, I think he heals like 5 or 8. Cure Wounds is just basically First Aid plus. It does not scale or anything. In the early game, it's like a good stopgap heal. Late game, it is completely useless. Fucking moose rats. Okay, so this guy's gonna, I was gonna say, yeah, he's gonna wake up as soon as we damage him. So now I'm basically just going to mash attack, and either we're gonna win or it is. Alright. Temple, are you open? You are, thank Christ. Let's go ahead and heal those 2 up. No need to rest. Alright, let's see what kind of trap Chunk can botch here. The bands of this wooden chest are engraved with ornate flourishes. Do you wish to open it? Yes. Chunk. He picks the lock. 900 gold and a short bow. Well, I can't complain because it's a leather short bow and is completely worthless. Yes. I want to buy... Oh, can we not sell stuff here? There we go. Sell it. You really don't need to prompt me for everything. That glass plate mail is worth 1,000. Holy shit. Alright, so let's identify this battle axe. Alright, 1 to 13 and it's +2, so that is markedly better than her cutlass is. Okay, you got anything else fun for sale? Ooh, a static bronze saber of ropes. So static means it's gonna do some electric damage, and ropes I think means that it will be able to create ropes a couple times, which is completely useless. I will buy another short bow. We're broke. Crystal belt might be worthwhile, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. Buy that. Buy some defensive implements here. Okay. Now with that, God, I'm not used to, because I'm having to train myself away from basically everything that I've learned in Xeen, where like you have your armor and weapons tab and they're separate. So I'm like, oh, I want to equip my armor. Where's the armor button? But no, it's all just one list here. Mild insanity. All right, so we are slightly better equipped, and I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I will see you guys next time, wherein we probably clear out this town and die multiple times in the attempt. Until then.